Hello, everybody. Welcome to Creative Witchy Mama. Thank you so much for tuning on in here yet again. And if you are new here, thank you so much for joining us today. And look, if you haven't yet subscribed and you do feel called to do so, I'd be truly grateful. So for those that have been following along, I did post a video last week basically saying that I'd been to an expo and had some readings. Well, one I didn't like, and anyway, it was a whole thing. So I can put the link in below. But I mentioned that I bought this beautiful deck of oracle cards, and it was a fairy tale version. So if you can see this, so it's gold writing. So it's by Kate Forsyth. Or Forsyth, yeah, there you go. And it's called Fairytale Oracle, and the illustrator is Merle Hunt. Oh my goodness, these cards are they're just gorgeous. Like I'll just show you a couple. So like this is like Cinderella, rags to riches. And look, beautiful gold gilded cards. Like the illustrations are just beautiful. Look at that Wicked Witch. You can see that. So they're all centered around like the fairy tale stories. So Snow White, Cinderella. What else was in here? Hansel and Gretel. Like so many different ones. Rumpelstiltskin. So, and yeah, they're just such beautiful cards, really lovely to shuffle. And just the illustrations gorgeous, and the meanings behind them are really lovely too. So I kind of felt called just to do like a bit of a collective reading for everybody today. Yes, I'm just going to do like a past, present, and future. And obviously, like any other readings that other readers do, like, take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. It's just meant as like a little bit of fun, a little bit of guidance, I guess. And I love oracle cards. They really resonate with me. So yeah, and I've already pulled some beautiful cards for myself from this deck, and yeah, it's just so gorgeous. If you already have this deck, drop me a comment, or if you would like it, drop me a comment. I'll put the details below. Like I said, I actually bought these from a lovely seller that I have seen many times before, and she always has some really cool decks. But yeah, I bought these because they really spoke to me. So, and you can probably see why, because they're beautifully illustrated. I love the artwork that goes into oracle cards. And also that there's just so many different meanings for the cards, unlike tarot where it's, I guess, it's a deck of cards and they all mean the same thing. So whether you're pulling a swords card or a cups card or something, they all have the same meaning behind them. Whereas oracle is basically whatever the author or the illustrator is portraying at that time. So yeah. So I am going to pull past, present, and future. So past. So is the Gingerbread House. Okay, so this one says sustenance for body and soul. And I do think that this is very, very true of like certainly for the path that I have been going, and I'm sure for many others out there, especially over the last like 5 years. Many have been awakened and have started to take new journeys, new paths, leave, I guess, a lot of stuff behind, whether that's people, scenario, situations, material possessions, and really focus on mind and soul. So for me, that's been through, that has been through like, learning how to make things myself. So, and grow my own fruits and veggies and herbs and things like that, and actually use them for not just medicinal, but also for my well-being too. And then having Harrison, feeding him the most nutritious food I possibly can, really choosing the best I can possibly do at this time. So yeah, like I think it's been like that rumination for a lot of people that have been going through that. And I know that I'm not the only one. I know many of you out there have been going through this like spirit awakening, and changing, I guess, what is important to you and what is not anymore. So yeah, if that resonates with you, keep on in, keep staying in here. So for our present, so Hedge of Thorns, beautiful. What a beautiful card. Look at this. It's got so many gorgeous things on there. And underneath it says time to blossom. So this is from like Sleeping Beauty. I do think the time is now to blossom. And how I interpret that, it's like, now is the time to start harvesting all of that hard work. Over the last few years, we've all been kind of cultivating new ways of life, and now is the time to start, taking that harvest. Get your fruit from your hard work, because we're going to need it. Yeah. So for those that have been literally doing a garden, look here in the Southern Hemisphere, we are going into spring. So it's new planting time, which is great. But for those in the Northern Hemisphere, hopefully you have already harvested or you're in the middle of harvesting, so ready for your winter supply. So so what have we got coming in the future for the collective? This is rescue. Okay, look how gorgeous this card is. So this is from Bluebeard. Look at this. Oh my goodness, this card is just absolutely stunning. And underneath it says save yourself. Now, oh man, yeah, look, it's up to us. It is totally up to us to save ourselves in this moment. Now, there's people going on about, being frightened of the digital ID and, the future and things like that. We can't expect others to save us. We have to do this ourselves. Meaning we don't have to necessarily do it alone. Okay. I don't think this is a time to do things alone, but I do think we have to take the initiative, of doing it and looking after ourselves. Okay. Now, also by doing that, you can then open and widen your networks, widen them to make sure that you're surrounded by people that are going to help you in times of need and you can help them back. So that's what I see as that interpretation of that card about saving ourselves. No one else is going to do it, certainly not the governments. So we have to do that ourselves. And actually, we will do it more when we're united with other like-minded people. Whatever that community is that you're sitting in and you're a part of, you will thrive and be better if you're doing things with others that are feeling exactly the same. So there we go. That is all I wanted to come on and talk about today. And how funny is it? I mean, look, you may or may not believe in oracle cards, and that's totally up to you. It's totally fine. I love them, and I really do feel like this is 100%. This is definitely resonates with me, and I'm sure this resonates with a lot of the people that I know too. So so look, enjoy your day, and please do tune on in again if you enjoyed that. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. It really does help me grow, and it really helps me get to know you like you're getting to know me. And who knows what we're going to talk about? Like, I talk about so many different things. So have a great day. Until next time. Mwah. Bye.